Hi there. So this is going to be the part where I rectify certain aspects of Martin's application just for the fun of it. So far this is what he has done. I have not touched it yet. So yeah, let's get started. First I'm going to take a cotton pad and I'm just going to clean up around the eyes where I think the shadow is a little bit too far out. Okay, and then I'm just going to do that. And I will try my best to like just stay with rectifying it instead of like reapplying everything. So I'm also trying to correct the shape a little bit of the eyebrows, just a tad.
How would you usually do it?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be doing that in a second. Like, I would map out the shape again, because even though I'm taking down some, I would rectify the shape just a little bit more. And for the contour, I think here it's just a little bit too low.
Yeah, on that side, I kind of. Oh wait a second. No, I thought on the other side it was too.
And here, just a little.
Okay, both sides.
A little smidgen. And using a blendy brush. So here, I think some of the liner kind of smudged down a bit too much for my liking. And so I am cleaning up around that area so that I can get a more even application. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the eyebrow pencil and I'm just going to map out the shape that I prefer. Okay, and then later I'll blend it out. Oh, it's a loony. It's a shmimu. So after I get the shape that I prefer, just kind of feathering it out. Okay, and then I need to fill in the sparse spots, go over the sparse spots again. And again with the brush. Aw, Looney, you're so cute. Okay, so with the eyes, what I'm going to do is go back into that palette that he was using. And let's see, how am I going to do this? What he did was put a very strong kind of matte shade all over the lid. Maybe I'll try to give it a little bit more dimension by putting some shimmer right in the center of the lid. But for now, I'm going to grab my blending brush, go back in with the shades that he was using at first, and just go on the outside, blend. Go on the inside, blend. And kind of blend out the harsh edge as much as I can.
Between the green and the red. So if I had put, I don't know, what did you think about the colors in general?
I think they're nice colors paired together. It's just the placement I would have put them differently. I would say that if...
I just had put the red in the center of your upper eyelid.
Yeah.
Instead of spreading it out.
Yeah.
Would have been good enough.
I think, yeah. It might have worked. The shade you use is a little bit dark though, so I don't know if it would be like very... Like usually the center of the lid, if we bring it forward, we would use like a lighter shade instead of like a darker shimmer shade. Unless it's like a very intense font shade. Okay. So I'm taking the reddish shade that he used, and I'm just going to put that right on the outer corner of the eye, just so that we are incorporating that same kind of color scheme within the eye. Okay, so this is giving me a little bit more depth, I guess. Okay, doing the same thing with this side of the eye. Okay, where's my cleaner brush? Going back in with that green shade. Kind of trying to diffuse the lines. Just a smidgen. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a shimmer shade and I'm gonna place it right in the center of the eyelid, which would be, let's see, I think the most appropriate shade in this palette would be something silvery. So I'm just gonna use my finger. I'm gonna take that shade and put that right here. So the green still shows through, it's just that the middle of the eye is popping out a little bit more. And then I'm gonna do the same side, same on the other side. Okay, next we have this like harsh, well, it's not that harsh, but it's the reddish shade that goes up to the brow bone. Let's see. I'm going to take that red shade very much along that crease line. Kind of bring it forward, very little. Okay. Since this is kind of like a green tone, I'm just going to take like a yellow base kind of powder. Mix it in a little bit lighter. And then I'm just going to try to minimize that darker shade on the edge. Okay. I'm going back in with the green just to correct the shape again just a little bit more. So I actually do like this color scheme. It's kind of like this very swampy, grungy look. So on the inner corner of the eye, just to give it a little bit more of a pop, I think, yeah, I'm just going to take this kind of greenish. Whoopsie daisy. And then for the bottom lash line, I'm going to go over it with that same reddish shade. Just like that. And then blend. I think maybe I want to pack a little bit more of the reddish shade on the outer corner of the eye. Let me just dust off my excess. Kind of make it a bit more impactful. There we go. So it's kind of creeping into the eye more. Okay, so for the inner corner of the bottom lash line, I think I will just use that same shimmery silver shade, kind of to open up the eye just a smidgen. So now I'm just going to try to clean it out a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe off any dust eyeshadow that went onto the lower part of my eye. Wait, I think this part needs to be more blendy.
Yeah, I was totally layering them on top of each other vertically, but you put them more like to the side of one another and pack them on top. Like in front of each other. So
oh yeah.
Like I didn't do that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
You barely ever do this, so.
It's, way more braces.
Okay. So I'm trying to diffuse any sort of harsh lines that I see. Okay. And then I'm going back in with that pink blush. Using the same brush. And then I'm just going to go over this area just a little bit. Oh, this one's a little bit heavier than this side. Okay. So kind of trying to balance it out. And blend around here. With the lips, they're okay, it's just the thing is my lips are quite dry today, so like you can definitely see all that dryness peeking through. Yeah, so Martin just asked me like when I started wearing makeup. I think I was 13, pretty much 12 maybe a little bit of lip gloss, all my mom's stuff. Okay, so I removed the lips. I removed my lips. No, I didn't remove. I removed the lipstick, so now I'm just patting over the foundation again. so that we have more of an even base. And also around here, I think just a teeny tiny bit, barely anything. Okay. You're laughing. I don't have bad teeth. Your teeth aren't bad.
Let's not get into it.
Your teeth are very straight. So I'm putting on a little bit more of a lighter coat than what Martin did. And so that's not going to be as like drying on my lips. It's just for my comfort mostly. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter just to finish off everything, something not too jarring. Okay, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, I could do mascara and stuff, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Let's see, Daisy. Okay, that's it. Right? Right? What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, the eyeshadow did make the biggest difference. I mean, okay, now that you say it, it looks pretty dry, I guess. It's true, it looks much cleaner now. And also, like, it doesn't have a jagged edge to it. And yeah, mainly the eyeshadow. This is yeah, much nicer. And the eyebrows too. I feel like I didn't know what I was doing with the eyebrows.
Well, he tried. It was a good effort. I like the color scheme though. I do like the color scheme. There's very swampy green thing going on. So, yeah. All right. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, ciao for now.